Hi guys. So good afternoon, guys. Am I audible? Okay, right, guys. Okay. So yesterday, we taken some information about your Oracle. So Oracle softwares. How many editions are there here? So we said your Oracle 19c software editions are there here. Okay, and two Oracle softwares are available in two editions. One is Express edition as well as Enterprise edition. Okay, now these are the two editions we have here. Okay, now so later you can see the differences of Express edition and Enterprise edition we discussed. Express edition will not supporting all the features. It is a partially supported your features, but Enterprise edition it will be supporting what now? All features will be supported completely. Okay, and now later we said like how to download. Okay, how to download Oracle 19c Enterprise edition, and this is the link to downloading of your software. Okay, right. Now I need to install now, but before installation, what kind of requirements we need? Okay, so installation requirements. So basically, when come to hardware requirements. So it's very common. Okay, hardware requirements is very common. So first you have some RAM. So the RAM capacity, okay, at least a minimum 2 GB RAM is enough here. So hard disk, or else we can say SSD. So hard disk is minimum, okay, 500 GB or above. Okay, same as SSD also 120 or above. Okay, now this is, and here also 2 GB, okay, RAM, and this is also 2 GB or above. So these are the things you should be maintained, guys. Okay, and come to when come to software here. So software requirements. In software requirements, we have here, okay, as usual. So OS, compulsory operating systems, and Oracle 19c. If you want to install, okay, you have a Windows 10 or else 11. Okay, it will be supporting to you. And after that, microprocessor, any processor will be support. So microprocessor. Okay, it was any. So Intel Dual Core, okay, Intel, this all we can go to, okay, any processor. And the next, we should have it here, Oracle software compulsory, the 19c software tool. Okay, so these are the common things, guys. So hardware and software requirements here. Okay, so these things are enough now to at least these are called a minimum requirements. Okay, na? These are called a minimum requirements. If at least you have this, it's enough to install of your Oracle software. Understand, na? Right. And later, now we need to install. But installation process, let me see one by one. I will show you. Okay, the first complete installation mechanism you just observed. Okay, every step I will explain to you what we want to do, what we want to do. Okay, right. So now installation. Okay, Now come back and see this. See here, you just open this file and can you identify your, so you have it now. Okay. One second. Okay. So once you download, you will be get this, okay, RAR folder. Can you see the RAR folder? The GIF format. Okay. This is your GIF format of folder. You will be get it. Okay. Na? GIF format of folder you will get. So what you should do, so this folder you need to extract now. Okay. It need to extract. So yesterday I said to you, after, okay, downloading the process, then you need to extract your files. So now I'm going to extract in here. Now I'm going to extract these files. Okay. Once you extract here, you will get a normal folder. Okay. You will get a normal folder, and the folder you can see now. The folder you can see now. Okay. The normal folder you will get it. So this is called as a GIF folder. After extracted, you will get a normal folder. Okay. Right. And just go to open this normal folder. Okay, after executed now, yeah, can you see setup file is there? Can you see setup icon is there? Okay, this is your setup icon, and this icon you just click on that. This icon you just click on that. So once we click on that black command prompt, okay, the window open, and along with that 19C Oracle, okay, Oracle 19C database, the wizard will be open now. So it will take some time, okay? So don't worry. Okay, then after you can come out and see it's your first step, guys. Here, after open your Oracle 19C wizard. Okay, so these are the two radio buttons you will be here. Create and configure a single instant database and set up software only. So in this, you have to select this one. The first one you can go to select now. The radio button will be select now. Okay. So now I just selected, and after selected, come back and click on your next button. Click on your next button. Okay, fine. Now I just come out here. I selected create and configure a single instant database and click on next. Then after, again, you have here the two more options will be there. One is a desktop class as well as server class. So these are the two radio buttons. Again, it will be. So in this two, select your first one, desktop class. Select your first one, desktop class. And after that, you just come out and click on next button. Okay, right. After click on, again, the next third step in this level, we need to choose your user account. So actually, the four options are there. use virtual account, use existing Windows user, create a new Windows user, use Windows built-in account. Okay, na? So these are total four. In this four, okay, accounts. So you need to select use Windows built-in account. Use Windows built-in account. Okay, na? This option should be select now. Okay, this option should be select. And after that, click on your next button. After that, click on your next button. Okay, right. Now, when you click on next button, it was asking to you one alert or message is there. What is that alert here? You have selected to use built-in account for installation. Okay, now? And a configuration of Oracle Home. So what it was say? Are you sure you want to continue this? Are you sure you want to continue through this account? Okay, now? Now conformly, you can say yes. So conformly, you can say yes. Okay, yes. Just click on yes and go to next. So it will take some time. Okay. So then after, let me come out and see. These are the some options you need to set. So first one is Oracle base. Oracle base. So that means where you want to install, in which drive you want to install, the drive location should be select first of all. Okay, now select your drive location. Okay. Next one is what now? Software location where it is. My software is there under F drive. Actually, after downloaded, the software I saved under F drive. Then database file location where it is here. And can you see guys here, database edition. Can you find out edition? So which edition we are using? Enterprise edition. Which edition we are using? Enterprise edition. Okay, now? Right. The character setter, Unicode. Uni stands for universal supported characters. Universal supported languages. Okay, now? That is what Unicode. Next, global data. Default, it was global name or global database name while your installation time. While your installation time, don't change this name. Okay. As password. So you need to already set you databases are security. Okay. These are not a what we called a directory cannot access here. Okay. Now it was secure. That's why you need user ID and a password. So that's a compulsory user ID password should be created now. Okay. Now, so that is what we called as here user ID and the password. And the next one we called as a create as a container database. So now this option already activated here, but you just remove this okay checkbox. That means called deactivate. Okay, let us see one by one. All we can go to fulfill now. So I'm going to fulfill the first case. I'm going to install my Oracle software in C drive. So I'm changing the path C:/app. So once you change that one, automatically your database file location also change. Okay, now right. Then after addition, everything will be same. Don't change anything. Just come to directly password. And here I'm going to typing my password is a tiger. I'm typing my password is a tiger. So after that, okay, come to create a container data. Giving means tiger. Yes. After that, deactivate your checkbox now. So checkbox is deactivated. So now once again, I show you. So now where I install here C drive, C:/app/. So software location will be in F drive and database installation will be C drive, enterprise edition, and global database name is ORCL and password confirm password. And here see, previously it is a activated this checkbox, but now I was a deactivated this checkbox. Okay now? So deactivate. And finally, I just come out and click on next button. Okay now? All right. Now, once you click on next button, the admin password does not conform to Oracle recommended standards. Was given what is my password here? Tiger. So Tiger is my password. Okay now? But this Tiger is a admin for your admin. So who is our admin? Our admin is called as a system. Our admin is called as a system. So that means whatever the password we given at the time of installation, whatever that password is belongs to system admin. So my username is system. The system user password is Tiger. And who is the system? System is called a administrator. It is a default username. So the system username automatically you will be get where successful system we will get. This is called a built-in username, not user defined. It is a built-in. Automatically it was there. So no problem, but you just click on what now? Yes. Okay. Then it will be checking or verifying your environment configuration details. That means what the configuration details means your OS is supported or not, your RAM memory location, so okay, hard disk. So this kind of things all are going to be checked. After checking, let me see some information we got it. And in this information, carefully observe. Carefully observe. So Oracle Home, user, entity authority or system. This is called your built-in account user. So installation method, I selected desktop. Database edition, it is a enterprise edition. Okay now? This is the base location where our software is installed. This is the software location where my software is available. Okay. And this is the default port number for your database. Okay. This is what. And the next one, can you come out and see in the second level? Okay. Carefully observe in this case. Configuration is there. General purpose, otherwise it is called as what now? Transaction processing. So can you remember guys in introduction classes? Okay, I already explained to you data types are two types. So one is called as a OLTP and a OLAP. Okay, so OLTP stands for what I said, online transaction processing. OLAP stands for what now? Online analytical processing. Okay, and now tell me, now here what it was showing to us? What it was showing to us? OLTP, online transaction processing. So now this is practically we proved, na? Yes or no, guys? Is it practically we understand or not? So Oracle is one of the tool of OLTP. Is it clear, all of you? So why we called as it is OLTP? Okay, right. So now later, global database name ORCL, and this is called a system identifier also. And system global database name and system identifier name both are same. And where you want to require, sir, this is where you want to require means whenever you want to connecting your Java application by using of JDBC concepts. By using of JDBC concepts, a Java application is going to be connecting with the database here. So there it was required a SID name. So that means when you know your Oracle database system identifier, if you know the global database name, with the help of that name, are you connecting your Java form into Oracle database by taking off a JDBC connectivity levels. By using JDBC connections, at that time you will be required a SID where name and ORCL. Okay, so this concept of Java students, so you can understand when you go to work with the JSP with the JDBC. Okay, now right, and these are all our normal management system information. So this is complete here, and finally we got it here installation process. So now installation we started now, and installation will take okay, so half an hour time it will be take to you. Okay, it will take half an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, so don't hurry. So you just leave it, automatic it will take. And minimum half an hour, maximum 1 hour. It will take minimum half an hour, maximum 1 hour. The installation process will take time. Okay. Now, in this case, while your installation, one more thing is what now firewalls will come to you. Security reasons, some firewalls will come to you. Windows firewalls as blocked some features of this app. So now these are some. Can you see that your Java icon is there here? Okay. Java. Okay, platform. Yes or no? Right. So here, can you see here two options are there now. Private networks such as my home work network. Public networks are there, such as the airports and all coffee shops, etc. So in this, don't select a public. Select just your practicing purpose, so private. And even though it was having the private only activated, so don't activate this. Okay, as usual. This is one alert, and you say allowing access. That's it. And the installation will be continuous now. So here you can see in progress, these are all are going to be take to installation. Okay, right. So now this is what we called as so successfully we installed here, and you will get the message like here the configuration of Oracle database was successfully. Okay, na? So now this is what you can go and finally come back and close your close button. Okay. So this is what installation process guys here, how we can go to do it. Okay, na? And this complete installation. Okay, I will go to send this link. Okay, this video whatever the video I'm showing to you, that video I will be uploaded into Google Classroom. Okay. And then after you can download from that and as usual, you just follow it. Okay. Right. So this is installation. Okay. As well as the downloading of software and installation. If anybody getting to download, so that means, for example, you are unable to download, okay, you are getting any problem, don't worry. Software also directly I'm going to upload. Okay, actually, I have your software. Okay, so Oracle 19c software here. So this is what it was. I'm directly upload this. Okay, na? So software and video. Okay, that recording video, the both I'm going to uploading into your Google Classroom. Okay, na? So first you have to extract this file, then go to follow video. Okay, right. So the Google Classroom still not created. I'm going to waiting for that. Okay, right. Now you can come out and see. After installation was done, suppose you just assume your installation successfully done. Your installation successfully done. And what should we do? And what should be do? So now here we will be do now. What is this? That's called as working with Oracle. Working with Oracle. Okay, careful observe. Once you installed your Oracle software, once you installed your Oracle software, internally what it was happens, sir. Okay, now you can see. So once we installed Oracle software, internally, there are two components. Internally, there are two components. Components are installed. Components are installed. Okay, installed in system. Installed in system. Okay, now what are those? First one we called as a Oracle client or else a client component. It's called as client component. And second one is called as what now? Server component. Server component. So these are the two components are going to be installed, guys. So once you want to install your Oracle software successfully in your system, internally two components are installed. One is client component. One more is what now? Server component. Understand my point now? Right. So now, sir, this client and server components, what it will do? This client and server components are what it will do. Okay. Now we can see one by one we will discuss. The first one we called as a client component. So this client component, okay, what it will do means, here observe, by using this client component, by using this client tool or component, we will perform the following three operations. We will perform the following three operations are the first operation that's called as step number 1. Okay. First, what we want to do, we need to send. Okay. So that means user can send request to Oracle server. This is the first step. So user can send request to Oracle server. After sending and before sending, one more thing is there here. First, I need to connect now. So first I need to connect. Step one, first user should connect to Oracle server. This is first step. After connectivity, user can send request to Oracle server. After sending request here, then user will get response from Oracle server. So these are the three operations we can perform by using of a client component, guys. By using of client component, these are the three operations we will perform. Okay. First, user should connecting to server, later sending request, later getting response. Okay, now. So what is our client tools, sir? So the client tools are so many are there, like we called as a SQL plus client tool. Okay. Otherwise, we have your SQL developer client tool, like we have here third client tool. Okay, na, etc. So these are called as what now? Client tools. So whenever you want to interact into your Oracle database, we should require some client tool, and with the help of this client tool only, we can go to interacting now. Understand now? So this is client component responsibility, what we will do. And in this client, so many different types of tools are there. Okay, these are the very popular tools in real time the people are using. But in this three, which one is using, sir? Okay, so don't ask that kind of question, because these are all three tools, sir, as per the company. Okay, as per the client requirement and wish. Okay, they can use any tool. There's nothing change in these tools. Okay, and don't ask to anyone which tool will be using. Okay, now don't ask, because every tool is using in your real time. And these are the three topmost Oracle client tools in software, in your real time, most of the people and companies are using. And in this, any tool you can use, nothing problem. Okay, but way of query, syntactical specifications, okay, data types, everything will be same. Logics, everything will be same. There is no changing in your subject level. It just editor, SQL plus SQL developer. These are just editors. Okay, na? So for example, Java is there. Java programming code. Can I write into which type of editors are you using? Like Edit Plus, Eclipse. Okay, my Eclipse, yes or no? Are you using or not? NetBeans. Okay, so how we are using different types of editors, IDE. So integrated development environments, how you can use the same as in the Oracle also. So that's why all are same. Anyone you can use. Okay, now? Right. So now come to in our classes. Okay, I'm using SQL Plus only, because SQL Plus is completely CUI application. CUI application means each and everything will be in a character user interface. That means a coding part. So everything is in coding level. So we don't have any drag and drops. We don't have any drag and drops, yes or no? So if we don't have any designing patterns here, because it is a completely CUI. CUI means what now? Character user interfaces. So that's why when you are practicing level or learning level, okay, if as a fresher, you are a learning and practicing level, SQL Plus will be good for you, because each and every work and operation we are going to be write and develop by using of coding part. If you want to improve your coding skills, okay, better to practice your coding levels in SQL Plus, because it's a completely CUI process. Understand now? Right. So that is only I am also using in my classes, because everything we will see based on logics and coding part. Okay. So that's why I'm going to prefer this SQL Plus. Okay. Right. And the next one is second component is that. What is our second component here? Server component. Server component. Server component, what it will do, sir? This component responsible component, what it will do, internally, the server component is having two more components here. Okay. Okay. So that means how I can say here, it again, it again, two more, two more subcomponents. Okay, it again two more subcomponents. Those are those are first one we called as here instance. We called first one we called as instance, and second one we called as here database. Second one we called as here database. So instance and database, these are the two subcomponents are maintained by your server. So your server component maintains two more subcomponents, instance and database. So what is instance, sir? What is instance, sir? Okay, let me see. Instance is called as it is a temporary memory. It is a temporary, it is a temporary memory. Okay, why, sir, it is a called temporary memory means this component memory, okay, this component, this subcomponent, this subcomponent memory is allocating, is allocating from RAM. Okay, the subcomponent memory is allocating from RAM. So can you tell me guys here, RAM is a permanent memory or temporary memory? Come on guys, RAM is a permanent or temporary? Yes, it is a temporary memory. It is a temporary memory. So that's why it is called a temporary repair. The subcomponent memory is allocating from RAM. Okay, right. So that is the reason what it was happening, guys, here. In this instance memory, whatever the data I'm going to save or whatever the data I'm going to store, that is not permanent storage. Remember, it's very important point. So instance memory, whatever the data will be stored here, that is not a permanent storage. It's a temporary storage. Okay. So that means the data can be stored. Data can be stored temporarily. Okay, data can store what now? Temporarily, not a permanent. This point is very, very important. But sir, in real time, what it was happen? Okay, my every business data, we must be stored in which for in where it how it was stored permanent wise. I want to store. Okay, now my data is not in temporary wise. I want why I'm using databases because of reason I want to store my information permanently. Yes or no? So then how I can store permanent means that is called as a database. That is called as a database. So database is called as it is a permanent memory. It is a permanent memory. Permanent memory because this memory is allocating from what it is hard disk, from hard disk. Okay, from hard disk. So that's why hard disk and ROM is called as a permanent. Okay, and in this database, data can be stored permanently. Can be stored here permanently. So these are the two components, guys, here to remember. Server components are two. One is called as a instance and one is we called as a database. Okay, now these are the two subcomponents are maintained by server, and instance is just for temporary storage purpose. It will be utilizing by server, and database memory is permanent purpose, your server will be user. Okay, so these are two things here. Okay, now we will see, but sir, how this client component and server component will each other, how it will be communicated, how it will be communicated. Okay, now let me see. I will show you some client server architecture of your Oracle. So client server architecture of your Oracle. So now you can see this. So introduction to Oracle. In this small diagram, I will explain to you with the easiest manner. If this diagram, if you see in Google and somewhere, it was very highly complicated diagrams are there. You didn't understand what it was going on. Okay, na? But here, in my view, I was simply, I'm taking the diagram because the users, especially learners, they can easily understand that. Okay. But the same thing, if you see in Google and somewhere, it was very heavy structure will be there. The complete heavy structure, if you see, you didn't understand anything and a lot of confusion. So that's why what I'm going to do, the main content I'm taking here and our easiest manner to user understandable manner and especially students understandable format I'm taking now. Okay, now. So this client server architecture interaction, how it will be. Let me see. I'm just explaining now. So later we will discuss what is what. Okay. Suppose this is client, guys. So what it was happening in real time. Okay, client user is not having to directly interacting with your server. That's the first point to remember. Users, they are not having any interaction to database server directly. It's not possible. So whenever this user want to interact with your Oracle server, he must be use a client tool. He must be use a client tools. So you must be use a client tools. So this client tools, how you will get after installation. Once you install your Oracle software, automatically this client tool will come to you. So here I was given SQL Plus, Toad, Developer, PLSQL Developer, SQL Navigators. These are all. So any one client tool you can use, nothing problem. So now user interacting here with your client tool. Okay, na? So for this client tool through, first what you want to do, you need to connect. So my first step, what I said, connect. So this is called a step one. Just now I explained three steps. Just now I explained three steps. First step, connect. For connecting purpose, what we required, sir? Username and a password. So username and a password. What is my username here? So username, I already said to you, what is the default username? System. So system is my username. What is your password? Can you remember password what I created at the time of installation? At the time of installation, which password I'm creating? Tiger. So system and Tiger. Password is Tiger. Understand na? System Tiger. Okay. Now, with the help of this user ID and password, first you need to successfully connecting to your database server. Connecting to your database server. Okay, right. Then second step. What is my second step? Sending request. Sending request. Your request is nothing but query. Your request is nothing but which format? Query format. So every user request we are sending to databases within a query form. So now, for example, careful observe. The query request I'm going to sending here, but with this request, whatever you did, that will be first, it will go to instance memory. First, it will go to instance memory. So how it is, sir? Let me see to observe. Okay, for example, your user sending one request. What is my request here? Insert. What is my request? Insert into, and some value I'm sending now. 1 comma, okay, some name is Sai. So whenever I was inserting some data through my, okay, query request, what I'm saying here, this inserted data first, it will be storing into temporary memory location. So that means your 1 comma Sai will save under temporary memory. So temporary memory means instance memory or RAM location. First, every newly inserted data. Remember, it's a very important point. every newly inserted data, okay, will save under instance memory only. Okay, now. So now you're observed. So instance memory is called a temporary memory, we said. Instance memory is called as a temporary memory. But what it was happening, sir, you're observed. Suppose your data is there, where it is your data in your instance 1 comma psi. So your data is instance memory. Exactly at this point of time, exactly at this point of time, you disconnected your server. Okay, at exactly at this point of time, you disconnected your server. Suppose you disconnect your server from Oracle server, then what it was happen, your temporary storage of data, this temporary storage of data is also destroyed. Is also destroyed. Understand now? Is also destroyed. So that means once your data is under instance memory, at that point of time, if user is disconnecting from your Oracle, then that memory information also destroyed. Understand now? So that's what we want to do. First, we need to save your data permanently. Then later, it means that now the data I need to move from instance to database. From instance to database. Okay, now? Right. So from instance to database, you need to maintain. How it will be moving, sir? How the data is moving from instance memory to database memory? It means we need to do commit. Okay, na? So whenever you will be committed your operation, so what is commit, what is insert, is all we are discussing in our classes. Okay, na? Don't worry. So just your concept purpose I'm taking now. So committed. Commit means what now? Once you committed, what it was happened, this the instance memory data, whatever it was there here, this instance memory data, whatever it was there here, this memory will be saved. Now it will be saved into your database. Now it will be saved into your database memory. That is called a 1 comma psi. So once your data was saved into database, at this point of time, if you disconnect, okay, from Oracle, then what happened? Data will not affected. Data will not affected. Understand? Data will not affected because already your data is transferred or already data is moved into your database memory. So that's why it doesn't affect anything here. It doesn't affect anything here. Okay, now? So then after that, this data, whatever you want it, you need to retrieval. Retrieval means what now, sir? Retrieval is nothing but reading. Retrieval is nothing but reading. So the reading data from database to instance and from instance to your client application or your client tool. Okay, reading means retrieving means the reading, data reading purpose. Okay, so that is your response wise, it will come to client. So this is the way client and server two components will internally communicate it to each other. Okay, now? Yes. So now this is the way how you are going to be connecting or communicating client and server. Understanding now? So this is client server and client server internal communication. Okay, right, guys. So today up to here, whatever we discussed, this is after successfully you installed here. This is called the internal process. So once you install your Oracle software perfectly in your computer, then internally client and server components are we are getting. Okay, and through this client and server components, we are going to be communicating. So sending requests, getting response, this kind of communications will be happening here. Okay, now, right, guys. So I stop it here, and tomorrow we will be continue after client server communication. Okay, later what kind of operations we can do. Okay, now. So that we will check in tomorrow class. Okay, na? In tomorrow class, we will be see it now. Okay. So don't worry, installation video and software also, if anybody they are unable to download softwares, no problem. I'm going to sending complete software to you, okay, in rare folder. Okay, so that and video. So both are I'm going to upload into Google Class. Okay, now? Right, guys. So thank you. Thank you so much. And we will see you tomorrow. If anybody have a queries, you can stay there. Or no queries, log out. Google Classroom is not created, guys, as of now. Okay, na? It's not created. So maybe they will create it. Okay. I will inform you. And one more thing, you online students, especially online students, you have some admin number is there now. Your admin Surendra or something. Yes. So you just a message to the person when what we called Google Classroom is created. Okay, na? Right. Yeah, Upendra already sent some message here. And the contact number also there. So please go to contact them and send one message, WhatsApp message to him when Google Classroom will be created. Okay, right. So Satyam offline classes will come soon. Okay, it will take 3-4 days. Okay. Right. Yeah, server is present in our system only. Hariram. Okay, right. Yeah, yes, no problem. You can continue that Python. Okay, SAR will saying 5:15, but it will start at 5:30. So 5:30, our class will be completed. Okay, na? No problem. You can carry on. Okay, right. Yeah, definitely. Akshay, I'm sharing this installation video and also software. Okay, no need to any download or whatever it is. Okay, right. No problem. Yes, no problem. You will be managed. So initially it will be like that. After, yeah, I will be take 4:15 to 5:15 only. Okay, 1 hour. I already said to you. So you can join 5:15 after. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay. So Prashant, once they will send Google Classroom link, then I will give class code, and through that class code you can go to send. Okay, right.